Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I actually meant to touch on this on my morning video first thing, but I've been dealing with all of the tickets and things. And oh my goodness, before I get to the suspension for Mike Evans and Antonio Brown, um, I've had such a response for people wanting to go to the tailgate and getting the game tickets. Um, I remember talking yesterday to Joe from Washington. Basically, we're buying the tickets directly from the football team. Um, I said he told me that he had 23 seats that we had together that were in section 339, which is about on the 10-yard line on the Washington side. Um, Shout out to Rio because Rio shared with Joe my YouTube channel, and I talked to him this morning. I said, I think I'm going to have a lot more than 23 seats. I said, what can we do on that? And he said, well, actually, I actually have a better section for you. He said, Rio shared me your YouTube channel and stuff. He said, it's really cool, even though you are a Cowboy fan. So instead of it being in section 339, it's actually section 326. They're moving us on the Cowboy side of the field, of course, because we're Cowboy fans. And it is on about the 15-yard line. So this is actually the sight lines of the field. No obstructed views, no sewage or anything else for you. This is where we're talking about going. And right now, I'm well into the 20s of us together. We'll all be in that section together, which will be fantastic. I know Clarence, got to get you, Clarence, and I know DMV, you said you wanted to go as well. David Wiley, I know I got you from last night, as well as any of you other ones. Now, on to the other news here. Antonio Brown and Mike Evans, the two top targets for Tom Brady, have been suspended by the NFL for 3 games for misrepresenting their COVID situation by basically having fake COVID cards. Um, I can't say that that's not warranted. I mean, when Tristan Hill got suspended for a bitch slap at the helmet for 2 games, the 3-game suspension sounds about right. But then again, some people will say, well, what about Aaron Rodgers? Well, here's where it gets to be interesting here. Aaron Rodgers doesn't get suspended because he didn't physically hand them a card that said it's a fraud card. He basically, they say, is kind of let you think that he did, kind of used his words in a way that kind of made you think that he was. Or some people say the team knew that he wasn't, that they kind of, instead of actually seeing a vaccination card or not, that they were responsible. Quite frankly, I think it stinks because to me, they were both trying to achieve the same thing. Anthony Brown, Mike Evans, we're vaccinated, so we don't have to wear masks. We don't have to do all of the things that everybody else does. Aaron Rodgers kind of, yeah, I'm immunized. Play on words. So that way he doesn't have to go through the COVID shot and the things and all that. I don't see where there's a difference between the two. But regardless of this, you have to look and say, this now makes the game a little bit harder for Tampa Bay. Now, Tom Brady has, of course, had, lack of great receivers before and weapons. Because Tom Brady is still Tom Brady. He's still got Gronk and other people to work with. But the thing is, we're going down the home stretch. We're looking at home field advantage. We're looking to try and get, as many games together as possible. To lose 2 of your key weapons, just like we did with Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, to lose them for 3 games, that hurts your offense. And that right there can change how teams seed in the playoffs. You don't think it's a difference of playing Tampa Bay in the playoffs at home versus Green Bay or going to the frozen tundra of Green Bay? You want to try and get those advantages. So that is going to be interesting to see how that affects. There's still, people will say the Cowboys don't have a chance at that home field advantage. Well, the Rams still have to play the Cardinals, which means that they are still, it's possible the Cardinals lose a game there. And I believe the Cardinals may have to play the 49ers too, which may be playing for their playoff lives. Oh, and we have to play the Cardinals. So I'm not ready to say that that's done. The ones that you have to worry about, of course, will be the Green Bay Packers, because Green Bay, I don't think, has any more major games, at least not against other teams that can, ship playoff position. So we'll see how it shakes out and how it goes. But I'm happy to be where I am. And in the meantime, I got to get back to you guys and get these tickets. Wow, 15-yard line, Cowboy side of the field. I love it.